man, I really can't complain. Life good, man, I really can't complain, yeah. Know the gang, know the gang, know the gang. Hey, yo. Hey, man. Say, man. Who you know king of the classic like Space Jam? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, RAH. Back at it one more time with another bang. Hey, yo, man. Check this out. I just dropped the tour reaction probably like 2 hours ago. The goal on the video is like 5,000 likes, but I said if y'all got me to 100 likes before the end of the night, I was gonna drop one more reaction for y'all tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday weekend. We about to get lit, yitty. But check this out, man. Tool Army, you feel me? I've been listening to Tool, rocking with them heavy, and you know, y'all been telling me that their music is based on the Fibonacci sequence. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And the song was Lateralus. So that song was mathematically constructed. And y'all know me, I'm always trying to grow as an artist, you know, as a musician. So we about to get, you know, behind the scenes access to the creation of the song and react to it. Maynard Keenan. I ain't never seen him speak. I just know he got bars with the writtens, man. So let's get straight to it. Let me know your favorite Tool track today. Let me know where you from. And make sure you hit that big red subscribe to join the gang. Let's go.
And when you write something, like say if you have an idea, if you're just sitting around, you're like, I have a thought. Do you just sit down and do you go, okay, this is a Tool song, this is a Perfect Circle song, this is a Pussifer song? Does it just like?
No, because what I'm writing to is the music that I'm hearing from those people.
So that's all you write to?
I write to the music because that way it's a unique island situation. Those things are gonna. Whenever I've tried to write, I've got some poetry sitting over here that I want to write, and I've tried to force it onto a song. I
knew dude was a poet, man. His bars is always, they don't have to be over that beat to have that flow to it. And the song I reacted to tonight was Vicarious. I had to look it up, but that song really stood out to me lyrically. Like, I was like, yo, this was written in 2006 and it still applies to this day. But let's get to it.
Any of those projects, it doesn't work. It doesn't seem to fit.
So you need to hear the song.
I need to hear the finished thing, you know, almost finished thing,
and then put lyrics to it.
Yeah, yeah. Get the melodies in place, get the rhythms as if I'm an instrument. And
is that how you guys did that Fibonacci song?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
That was a really unique undertaking. What was the process behind that? Like, did you say, hey, it would be a nifty idea to do something to a mathematical sequence?
Nope. No, that was a complete accident. I think it was Adam or Justin who had the riff, and at some point they were actually counting the riff, and it ended up being in 7, 8, 9. I think it was like a measure of 7, a measure of 9. I'm not sure how you would actually write that out as a notation, but you know, I think 789 is a Fibonacci number. Just that, you know, the actual 789. I think.
We about to actually watch a video on the Fibonacci sequence explained after this. It's a short video, just for anybody who didn't know how, you know what I'm saying, mathematically inspired that track was. I'm sure y'all know, but if y'all don't.
789, I think. I have to look at it again. It might be 987.
For people who don't know what the fuck we're talking about, the Fibonacci sequence is a very unique mathematical sequence that appears in nature. It's in fractals. It's in sunflowers. If you look at like the pattern of sunflower seeds, if you look at nautilus shells, and what it is, it's an expanding fractal sort of a mathematical equation. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but it's like the first step is 0, and then there's 1, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 2 plus, yeah, and it just keeps going on. So
but that's the Fibonacci number.
He said that
2
quick.
plus 0, and then there's 1, and then there's
1, 2, 3, 5,
2, 2 plus, yeah, and it just keeps going on. So
but that's the Fibonacci number, like the whole number, like actual number sequence. There's the phi ratio, 1.618. Anything multiplied by the 1.618, that or not multiplied, the relationship, the difference in the length from this finger to this finger as opposed to this finger to that finger. Those knuckles in your digits, those are all in that relationship of 1.618.
What the hell is they talking about, bruh?
In your digits, those are all in that relationship of 1.618, the phi relationship. So that the fractals, as it's growing, that progression is that ratio, and then the number breakdown is, as you said, it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
Yeah,
21,
so like
so
1
on.
plus 1 is 2, 2
Right.
plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5,
Right.
5 plus 3 is 8, and it's like everything you count, you add what came before it. And
Got a spiral picture like of a Giza plateau showing you the.
Well, also facial structure, which is really fascinating. There's something about human facial structure that uses the Fibonacci sequence, and I read something about why people recognize plastic surgery while it disturbs them.
Boom.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on with the sequence? Like, the sequence is off.
They got Trump on there.
Disturbs them.
Boom.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on with the sequence? Like, the sequence is off.
So my friend.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah,
That's crazy. What? Oh,
The
man.
Fibonacci relationships of the human head, and it's all.
I had a friend who said, you know how when you know a family has had a child who has Down syndrome, right? It crosses racial divides. It just, you can tell this family has had that child has Down syndrome. There's a look that goes along with it. And he said it's the same look, not the same look, but like it's the same recognition of people who have had facial plastic surgery. You recognize you're not fooling anybody. You've done a thing that's recognizable universally as wrong. Something's wrong with your face.
There's an off.
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny that he was actually connecting it to Down. No disrespect to people with Down syndrome, but
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it is like when
Plastic
you
surgery
see someone
is-
with a disease, you're like, oh, there's clearly.
It's that recognizable like that? I mean, like, because you got like a proportion that's natural. So, like, what if you just ugly? I'm just
An
playing,
error here in
man.
the
Jokes,
code.
jokes.
yes.
Yeah.
And the facial.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, but it is like when you see someone with a disease, you're like, oh,
No disrespect. I know this is serious. Like, what they talking about is serious. I just was gonna crack my joke. And shout out to Jimi Hendrix in the background, by the way.
there's clearly an error here in the code.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the facial reconstruct, like the plastic surgery, because I'm just, oh shit, I'm getting older. This will
Yeah.
fool them.
Well, the nose thing too is weird. Like when someone has a uniquely small nose and their face, they might have like a long, like Ari Shaffir type face, but then they have this like shrunken down nose. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
like this seems fucked.
Right.
This doesn't. There's a ratio that's supposed to exist and
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's not-
exist.
it's
Why
not
your
there.
lips?
But in a way, a song like Lateralus with the Fibonacci thing, I feel like I kind of pulled a very pedestrian, sophomoric move by including those numbers in there, because in general, music is the phi ratio. Everything that all nature, all these things we're talking about, it's already here. By pointing it out, like staring at it and pointing at it with those numbers present, and the way that the numbers and the lyrics are, I feel like that it's good to let people know about it, but I almost feel like it was kind of a
Shortcut.
dick joke in a way. It
was like a shortcut.
I could do better.
He's saying, hold up, how long is this video?
I think
We might do this one later. How to use math to create lateralis. Lateralis. Let's see, man. Hold up. I do want to see some more. I think that's so dope, though. So I wonder if he didn't put the numbers in there. Like, I'm gonna revisit this song because it's been a while since I reacted to it. If he didn't put the numbers in there, would anybody, like, how long would it have taken people to notice that? You feel me? Like, that could have been something that he never spoke on. He said he felt like he shortcutted. You know what I'm saying? And if you enjoying the video, you know what I'm saying, definitely subscribe. Yiffy.
math wasn't made up to harass English majors. It was invented by a little something called nature. And it's everywhere you look. In fact,
Man, I'm getting professor vibes from bro. I ain't even gonna lie, dog. I skipped math class, but I'm gonna sit through it for y'all. You need.
There are specific numbers
like
that we see
accounting,
in
though.
nature and it's everywhere you look. In fact, there are specific numbers that we see
Finances.
in nature all the time. Together, they're called the Fibonacci sequence, and it goes something like this: 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. You may know this pattern. The first and the second add up to the third, and the second and the third add up to the fourth, and the fourth and the fifth add up to the sixth, and so on. The sequence was first described by mathematicians in India about 1,300 years ago, and it was introduced to the West in 1202 by Leonardo of Pisa, aka Fibonacci, who is also responsible for introducing Arabic numerals to Europe, which, yeah, if he hadn't done that, we'd still be counting in Roman numerals, which would be terrible. Fibonacci was a mathematician, and in his book Liber Abaci, he described this sequence with a thought experiments about a family of incestuous bunnies. If you put one boy bunny and one girl bunny together, that's 2, and those 2 together will make a third, and those 3, when they're done, taking turns, will make 5, etc. But the easiest place to find these numbers in nature isn't in bunnies, it's in plants. If you cut a banana into slices, you'll see that it has 3 distinct sections. An apple has 5. No matter what kind of flower you're looking at, chances are it has 3, 5, 8, 13, or 21 petals. Rows of seeds in sunflowers and pine cones always add up to Fibonacci numbers. Now, plants don't grow this way because they're receiving some kind of mysterious cosmic mandate. They're doing it because it's the most efficient way to pack as many seeds as possible into a small space. And if you want to see why that is, you can go watch Vihart's video, which is linked in the description, and it's awesome. But in addition to the numbers themselves, you also see the same ratio between Fibonacci numbers showing up. See, when you divide almost any Fibonacci number by the one before it in the sequence, especially the larger ones, you get the same number. 1.618 ... well, lots of numbers. The Greeks discovered this long
So it just keep continuing. He stopped at 55, but it keeps going.
before Fibonacci, and they called it phi. Today, it's sometimes known as the golden ratio. Phi was purportedly used by the ancient Greek sculptor Phidias to illustrate the idea of physical perfection. He's said to have used phi as a ratio between a statue's total height and the distance from the bottom of its feet to its navel, for instance, and also the length of a face divided by its width. There's a whole other set of patterns in nature that are based on what's called the golden rectangle, a rectangle whose side lengths are successive Fibonacci numbers like 8 by 13. This rectangle can be divided up into a series of squares whose lengths are also successive Fibonacci numbers, in this case 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 5, and 8 by 8. When you draw an arc from one corner of each square to the other, they join to form a spiral that resembles many of the spirals we observe in nature. From the unfolding leaves of a desert succulent to the arrangement of those pine cone lobes and sunflower seeds and the shells of some snails. The math, you guys. It can be beautiful too. Thanks for watching this episode of SciShow. If you would like to get in touch with us, leave suggestions or ideas, we'll be in the comments below.
Shout out to SciShow, man. Thank you for the video, bro. Okay. That make me look at the song a little bit different. And now I want to see that other video. But I don't want this video to go too long. So I might do a part 2. Y'all comment 100 emoji if y'all want me to do a part 2. I know this is a little different, man. That's the first time I seen Maynard talk, right? From what I seen, I know bro can write, like, next level. He don't perform in front of the stage no more. I still don't know why exactly that is. I've heard a lot of theories, but dude is top level, like, genius when it comes to these bars. You feel me? Yeah. You can never have too much knowledge. But like I said on the last video, man, I hope y'all taking care of yourself. I hope y'all, getting right mentally and just taking care of y'all energy, man, protecting y'all energy. Stay positive. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy, man. We on the road to 100K, and it's not possible without y'all. So hit that big red subscribe, and let me know what tour song you want me to react to next, man. All my reactions are going, not all my reactions, all the requested reactions are gonna go up a week early. Y'all still gonna get them on YouTube. It's just gonna be a week early over on that Patreon. You feel me? But thank y'all so much. OnlyFanForever.com for the merch. OnlyFan, Yiddy. It's your boy Ra. Thank y'all for all the love. We out. Yiddy.